Hey everybody, John C. here in sunny Southwest Florida, and I hope you're having a great day wherever you are today. Welcome to another monthly minute update for Verona Walk. We're going to talk about June 2019. Each month I like to ask the following questions, so let's jump right in. First question I like to ask is how many homes actually went on the market last month? And that was a total of 14. We typically see that slow down as most homes have been on throughout the season, and then when we get to the summer, it does slow down a little bit. How many homes actually closed in June? And that was 12. Actually, a pretty healthy number. If you look at June 2018, a year ago, compare it to this June, we actually sold 50% more homes. We sold 12. Last year in June, we only sold 8, which almost catches us back up with the total number of homes closed year to date. Total number of closed homes year to date is 67, whereas last year we had 72. So we're just a little bit behind, about 9% behind on our sales this year to date. What was the least and the most expensive home that sold? The least expensive actually was a townhouse. It's normally a Capri. The townhouse was on the market for quite some time, about a year and a half on and off, and it sold for $272,000. The most expensive was a Carlisle. That Carlisle sold for $510,000, and it took about 5 months to close. Were there any foreclosures that were sold or listed? No foreclosures were listed last month, but we do still have one on the market from about a month and a half ago. It's a Carlisle, and it has been on the market for about 43, 44 days. It's currently listed for $460,000. If you're interested in seeing that, give me a shout. We'll go take a look at it together. What's the inventory like in Verona Walk right now? Well, good news. We're back into the 60s. We saw it all the way up into the 80s earlier in the year. We're at 69 homes for sale right now in Verona Walk. We've seen that as low as the 30s. We've seen it as high as the 80s, so we're at 69. It's down about 4 from what it was the previous month, so it's going in a good direction because we were a little oversaturated on some of the models. We just had a lot of inventory out there, so we're thinning out some of that, which is great. Right now, there's currently 15 homes pending in the neighborhood. What does that mean? Well, it basically means for July, we're going to have a pretty solid month again. We may even break 10 closed homes, which is good for the summer months. We usually average around 6 to 8, so it looks like we're going to have a pretty steady market over the summer months. What was the average days on market for the homes that closed in June? And that was 57. Pretty low, actually. Normally we see that in the 90s. What percent of the asking price did sellers get? And that was 97.2%. This number is pretty consistent. It ranges from 96, 97, maybe even sometimes 98%. So really what you're looking at is when you purchase a home in Verona Walk, you are most likely going to get around 3% or more off of the asking price. Well, that wraps up our monthly minute video for June 2019. Love to help you if you have any questions or if you thought about selling your home here in the neighborhood, or if you're just looking to purchase a home. Reach out to me. There's a couple links below on how to contact me. Feel free to do that anytime. Glad to meet you at one of the properties and go over those with you. John C. here in sunny Southwest Florida. Have a terrific July.